From West Hollywood, California, please welcome Dymkoski.
Right, thank you so much. It is so great to be here at the Mall of America. I feel like I made my pilgrimage to Mecca as an American, you know? Like, every red-blooded American needs to make this trip once in their life. I'm really happy. I'm having a great time here in Minnesota. And my name is Dale. And the first thing to know about me is that I'm hard of hearing. I was born hard of hearing. So if we're out in the real world and you think I'm ignoring you, I am, actually. I am. I got a great excuse, you know? Just playing the hand I was dealt. I think we should all play the cards we're dealt in life, you know? Growing up, I was the little kid with the hearing aids. And now they're invisible. Just a grumpy guy in the corner with a resting dick face. Oh, if you're gonna heckle me, you gotta do it in sign language, all right? Fair warning. Fair warning. Yeah, so I'm a person with a disability. But you know what I don't get? The handicap spot. And I don't think it's fair. I mean, some of the things people get the handicap spot for, like what, you got fibromyalgia, need the handicap spot? Come on, give me a break. Like this guy in my gym parks in the handicap spot. He's perfectly able-bodied. You gotta see this guy's workout. He's doing kettlebell swings, he's jumping out boxes. Finally, I asked his trainer, I'm like, what's that guy's disability? And he said, guy's HIV positive. And I'm like, I have AIDS. That takes a minute. Some real advantages to being hard of hearing. You ever get woken up by those leaf blowers at the crack of dawn? I don't. Nope. But the best part about being hard of hearing is if I get in a fight with my girlfriend, I just take my hearing aids out and it's over. Yeah. And I get the last word. Okay, technically she gets the last word. But it falls on deaf ears, so it works out really well. Well, it worked out really well, I should say. I'm newly single, because quarantine kind of forced the issue, you know? We're still friends, which is nice. I'm friends with all my exes, which is really great, because otherwise, I wouldn't have any friends. It's been a tough year, though, for a lot of people. I read that since the start of the quarantine, the suicide rates have gone way up. The marriage rate's way down. So basically, when forced to cohabitate, death seems like a better option. I don't know how else to interpret that data. So I'm trying to date again, you know? Do you know on dating profiles that people lead with their sign? Like sometimes it's the only thing they say about themselves, their astrological sign, which is usually the sign for me to swipe left. But I make exceptions, I do. I mean, we all know there's a hotness threshold for people that believe in astrology. I mean, except if you're Gemini. If you're Gemini, automatic swipe left. No, man, I live in Hollywood. If I wrote off everyone that believed in astrology, I wouldn't talk to anyone. So I've come up with a system, a foolproof method for how to talk astrology. Feel free to use it. It goes like this. They ask me, they say, what's your sign? And I say, Libra. Libras are the best, everyone knows. And they go, oh. And I go, right? And they go, of course. And then I have to ask them, well, what's your sign? And they say, whatever. It doesn't really matter what they say because I'm going to say, of course you are. And they go, I know, right? And that is all you need to know about astrology. Oh, and never date a Gemini, just take my word for it. So a couple months before the pandemic started, I woke up one morning with partial vision loss. It was the weirdest thing. Like I could see over here, but couldn't see over here. It was terrifying, actually. I mean, I'm already deaf. And what, now I'm going blind? I thought, well, I gotta be a shoo-in to get on America's Got Talent at this point. Wow. Well, it turns out I had a stroke. Yeah, bummer. I'm gonna be okay, don't worry. But doctors were flummoxed at the time. They wanted to know, like, how could this happen to someone young and healthy like me? So they ran all kinds of tests and scans and found I have a hole in my heart, which was shocking. They needed all these tests to figure that out. It was like, if you just talked to my girlfriend at intake, could have saved us all the trouble. I was out of work for a while. I had this job at the time for over 20 years as a personal trainer. Yeah, that's why I look like Quentin Tarantino if he lifted weights. Now, if you were to boil down the essence of what a personal trainer does to like one thing, it would be to help people not have a stroke. I got Rob Ryder on this comedy thing now. But it was a life-changing moment, being told I could have died, you know, or been severely disabled. It stopped me in my tracks. And so I asked the doctor the obvious question that anyone in my situation would ask in that moment. I said, Doc, now, can I get the handicap spot? Thank you all so much. You've been great. I'm Dymkoski.